Hello and welcome, my name is Parky and today we're playing some more StoneHearth. You may be back where Rufus Garrow's just arrived with Where's to Sell. Oh my god. Okay, so let's have a little look at this. I'm just going to slow this down because unfortunately at night time this game is not very well optimised. It gets very laggy. However, he's selling a lot of ore, which oh my god, an engine error! Close permanently. This does not seem like a good thing, does it? Maybe we'll just close it. There we go. Oh god, I have no idea what that even means. But what we're going to do is, we're going to buy some more ore, because I feel like maybe this would be a good time to do it. So we're going to buy 5 of those. We'll buy 5 of each of these, actually. In fact, I might just get a load of iron. We'll buy all the iron. And we'll also get a few more tin ore. And we'll also... oh, they're just hunks of stone. That's not very useful. We'll get a couple of lumps of coal then, I guess. And if there's anything that we've got to sell, that might be a good idea too. I don't think we've got anything that's in particular excess at this point in time. What is this? A fine garden lantern. Oh, that must have been a gift from the neighbouring villages for wiping out all those goblins. Well, either way, let's carry on having a little look. We've got plenty of food. Not feeling too keen on selling the old food at the moment, seeing as it's sort of stopping us from progressing, getting more people into the village. But that's okay. We haven't really got anything else. We'll just accept that. Perfect. Okay. Now, today what we're going to be doing is, we're going to be continuing in our task of building up this wall, which is almost finished, by the way. Oh, what is that? Oh, there's like a goblin honour token. Wooden badge of the goblins clan. Why is it on top of a tree? Okay, well I'll tell you what we're going to do then, because I have no idea what this even is. We're going to chop down this tree, because why the hell not? And then after this, we can try and collect up this goblin skull. And then aside from that, what we're going to do is we're going to be focusing on building a storage warehouse. Because everyone's saying to me, Parky, these stockpiles in the middle are not the most efficient way of storing items. If you get a load of chests and other stuff, like we put down in this blacksmith's place over here, we can actually get a lot more stuff, 64 slots in just one of these chests. So it's probably going to reduce the amount of entities that are out in the world, which I'm hoping is going to reduce the lag anyway. And aside from that, it's just going to be another building which actually has a function, thank God. So, where are we going to put this storage warehouse? I think what we're going to do is we're going to expand the path back here, because it's about time we started filling up some of this other space, because we have it, so we might as well. Okay, so let's get into a building task. We're going to expand the walkway from back here down here, this path. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and expand this. Oh, it looks like we can't put down the path over here. Is that because there's stuff in the way? It could be. So we'll just wait for these guys to clear out these ores that we bought from that salesman. And then we can put down a path going like this. And we're going to build the main portion of the building over here. But first of all, we need to wait for this. Let's just speed this up because I can't be bothered to wait for these damn lazy scum. Come on, someone pick this last bit of ore up. Well, we've got a daily update to keep us entertained. And we've actually hit all 3 requirements. We're going to get a new settler in here. Rowan Ember has joined Pakistan. Oh no, he's outside of the village. Why is he spawned over there? Okay, well what we might have to do then is build another ladder just like this, so he can get into the village. Poor Rowan, he's outside the wall. No one's giving him the opportunity to get inside. Poor man. He's stuck out here with all the goblins. In fact, is there a risk that he'll get killed by these goblins? I suppose it is possible. He's spawned literally right next to this big goblin village. And I say it's big, but it's only got 1 goblin there, but whatever. Okay, so he's running over here now. I'm wondering whether they've put down this... yeah, they've put down the ladder, so he's going to run into the village, into the safety of the loving arms of the people of Pakistan. Alright, so let's put down this bloody path. So we want one of these stone roads connecting here, going something like this. Why can we not do 3 wide? Bit weird. Okay, we'll do a 2 wide path going like that. And then we can put down the main portion of the building. So let's put down the foundations first of all, and they're going to be a stone floor, I guess we could go for. Maybe we should use some wood, because we've got a lot of wood. Stone is annoying, so we have to dig it up. So we're going to go for a floor that is probably quite large. It's a warehouse after all, so it's not going to be a particularly interesting shape, I guess we could say. It is literally going to be like a bit of a barn. So we'll go for that as a theme. We can then also link up the front of this building with a little path like this. We're going to make the door... we'll make it 4 wide. Oh god, no, that is not what we wanted. Get rid of that quickly, and then place down our foundation for the floor again, just like that. Perfect! So, next thing is we want some nice walls. And I think, seeing as we've got a lot of clay and we can now actually do this, we might as well make it out of clay bricks. And we can make it a sort of grey building. That's what that looks like there. Maybe we could go for just something like this. And the column material should also be these columns. And we can make this in even darker, or maybe a lighter colour. I'm not really sure. We'll go for grey. How does that look? It looks interesting, that's for certain. Well, we'll go for that because it doesn't really matter. We'll also go for a nice double door. I think we need a big double door here, which is going to fit in there perfectly. And is this enough floor space? Not really sure. I suppose we could go for another double door on this side. And we could have like 2 different rooms. Oh yeah, okay, let's make this even bigger. Don't need to worry about the materials too much. It's only going to be a single story. So, who cares? We're just going to go for it. If you can't do this once, live life to the fullest. That's what I say. Right, here we go. I've had to do it in a slightly different way because the game wouldn't allow me to have an internal wall, which is a bit irritating. But we're going to go for a nice floor also over here, connecting... Oh, this is removed material. That is not what we want. We're going to go for a nice stone road connecting around the sides of this building as well, because I think it's probably a good idea. And we can go something like this. And connect it around the sides like that. And should we go around this side as well? Yeah, sure thing. We might as well make this a bit of an epic building. Now, how much room did we leave here? 2 blocks. So we want to go something like this. Yeah, okay. I like to keep the road network working, connected up as it should be, because I feel like as we're going to do it, we might as well do it properly. And we've got another road coming down here like this that we need to do. We might as well do this as one big building task. And we can also bring this around here. We need to remove these berry bushes. They're still in the way. So in fact, let's just give them the task right now to harvest these. Maybe we can... Is it mine block? No, okay. We'll have to just get rid of these in general. A rugged survivalist stops with her wares. Okay, well we don't want any rugs, thank you very much. Can we get rid of these things? What is this? Remove block? We can't remove these bushes, that's very irritating. Or if you can, I'm not exactly sure how to. Well, either way, let's carry on with this building over here. So, what have we got so far? We've got this nice big area, and we've got no door at the front. That was a bit of a mistake. So let's put down one of those. And then we want a few windows. I don't think we need to worry too much about how many windows we put down. I think we'll go for something a little bit like this, and then sort of mirror it on this side. Like... Oh, God, that was wrong. Like so. I like to get them in the same position if I can, because I'm a bit OCD like that. Okay, and one there. Yeah, that seems about right. And then we're going to have loads of chests in here. So let's now go for a roof, because a roof is going to be the next big thing. And we'll go for another wooden roof this time, and we'll make it yellow. Not the most pretty building in the world, but there's not much we can do about that. I think what we might do is we might make this a little bit different. So the roof offset, and make it taller, and we can make it maybe with a higher height. It's going to use more materials, but I think it will look nicer overall. And then for the decorations, maybe we can put down a couple of stone wall mounted lanterns, or even just one of them. One of them here would be good. And then we can put down another stone brazier over here, and also another one on this corner like this. And we might as well put down another one over here. I'm not sure if these stone braziers are the things that are actually increasing the lag in this game. If it is, then, oh god, I should maybe stop putting them down. But for now, that seems good. Okay, so let's finish editing this and start building. Yes, start building, please. Now, all the workers are now rushing to get on with this task, which is good for me, because they're going to get this done in swaths. Get it done very quickly indeed. So we've got another daily update. We've not got enough food now. Are we going to have to increase food production? We've got everything else that's fine. A thief approaches. How dare you, a thieving scumwolf. Come on, town defenders, let's get on this. There we go, take him out. Goblin raiding wolf. Not seeming to do any damage to him whatsoever. Got a lot of health, these guys. I'm thinking we might need another town defender sometime soon. In fact, as we've got the capacity for it now, we might as well allocate another town defender. So where are they? Who's got a strong arm? We've got a strong body, and possibly spirit would be good. Oh yeah, look at this, Megan. Maybe you're our next town defender. Spirit and body. Yeah, we'll go for Megan. So let's change her job, and we're going to turn her into a footman. Oh no, a practice sword. Okay, we need to create a practice sword in order to do this. keep forgetting about all of that stuff. So let's remove the building roofs, and then we can put in the task of one of these practice swords. So let's craft one of those. And as soon as that's done, we can start creating another defender for the town. I think it's about time we did that anyway. I mean, even with these walls, if the goblins start bringing in raiding wolf parties like that one, we're going to start struggling slightly. And look at this. I love this building. It looks completely different. And I have to admit, some of these workstations for the different jobs are a lot cooler looking than some of the others. I mean, this kiln, look at that. That's so cool. But then when you compare it to ones like, I guess, the carpenter's tool bench, it's not that exciting. Free corroder, bountiful harvest. The farmer coaxes greater yield from each plant, which is good because we are needing a lot more food now to support our population. Actually, look at this. Our stockpile is almost completely bursting with all of our resources that we've got here. Well, things are going on the up. They're putting down the support pillars for the walls, and then after this they shall be putting down the actual walls themselves using all the nice clay bricks that we've created at the potters. Now this is going to give the potter more tasks to actually perform, which is good because it's going to level him up. Actually, speaking of leveling up, we've got a load of ore right now that we need to refine into bars. Goblin thieves again! What is going on? But luckily they look like they're outside of the wall this time. Where are they? I can't see them at all. Where are these damn goblin thieves? Oh, we should probably remove this ladder as well. That seems like a good idea. Luckily, though, that we actually needed that ladder to get good old Sissy Pounder back inside the wall here. She's a level 2 footman. Maybe she wouldn't have gone outside the wall in the first place if there wasn't a ladder. By the way, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so let's go back to the blacksmiths and see what we can smelt up. So we've got a few more of these bars that need doing, so let's craft 5 of these, because we've got 10 copper bars here. We also need to craft another, how many of these can we do? Another 4 of these, like that. And then we've also got another 3 of these bronze ingots that we can create. And then that's pretty much it. What is this? A bronze sword. I mean, we could go for that. 14 attack damage. I'm not sure if that's particularly good in comparison to the big stone great axes that we've got. But if not, then at least it is providing us with experience for our blacksmiths. We'll create one of those. Oh no, this one's got 16 attack, but we don't have the bolt of leather in order to create that. So yeah, okay, that's fine. Right, there we go. Payat Kyoda has achieved blacksmith level 2. So we've got the Iron Age, now skilled enough to forge heavy items made of iron. Oh, well, that was good timing. We can probably give him the task now to create iron bars, as well as the tools associated with that. So let's go for the iron ingots, and look at this, we can make loads of them. Okay, so 25 divided by 2, so we can make 12 of these ingots right now. So let's get that on the task list. In fact, I might get rid of this task to create the bronze sword, because we might be able to create a nice iron short sword right now, which would be even better. Okay, so we can actually now also create bronze breastplates, blessed plates. And we can also create an iron pike, which is 18 damage. We need blacksmith level 3 for these other tools. But an iron pike might be good. Long, sharp and pointy. Coward! Eldon spat. Face me blade to blade, or no knight be you. Okay. Well, what do we need for this? Blacksmith level 4? I suppose we might as well make an iron pike. Yeah, we'll make one of those. We'll queue order one of these. There we go. Perfect. Rufus Garrow has arrived with wares to sell. Right, so we've got even more ores here, which might be worth buying. So let's just buy an absolute shit ton of iron, because we're going to use all of it. I might just buy all of it, to be honest. Okay, and then aside from that... Oh, that wasn't iron! Oh, well, whatever. We might as well buy all of this as well. All of these ores that we're buying are really helpful. We're going to need them in the long term, especially if we want to level up our guy. So we'll just go for it. Okay, what else have we got? We've got... nothing that we really want to sell. I think we might just keep it this way. Seems good to me. Yeah, okay, fine. Oh god, look at all this ore that's just appeared over here. This is really why we need this additional warehouse space, because we're running out of space in our stockpile in general. It's pretty ridiculous. Okay, how's this building going? They've got the walls going up right now. Let's just bring these walls back up so we can see how well they're doing in total. Yep, okay, so they're now going to be putting up the scaffolding in order to place down the roof, and we're going to need to create a couple more of these doors, double doors, and also windows, because I'm not sure if we have enough of these. So let's go into the carpenter's tool bench and put down the task. Oh, we're going to need a load of leather-bound chests and other stuff as well, aren't we? Oh, damn. Okay, well, we can't make those right now. Let's go for the double doors. We're going to need at least one more of those. Let's just craft 2 of those. And of these diamond windows, we're going to need at least 4. So let's craft 4 of those as well. And where are we getting leather from? I feel like we need more leather. We'll craft another couple of these beds. And then we'll use this to craft a couple more of these comfy beds as well, because we're going to get a few more people in the village, and the more people we have, the more beds we're going to need if we want to keep them happy anyway. It will raise their morale overall, and lots of other nice, happy things. Still haven't built up this blacksmith. I'm not really sure what's going on. He's got a bit of an open front to his building, but that's okay. We'll figure it out at some point in the future. Not really top priority right now. I'm actually wondering whether the blacksmith can create any form of chests. I'm sure he can. Maybe the mason would be good at that as well. I wouldn't actually think that the blacksmith would create a chest. Oh no, look, storage. Vault. 256 items, but we need a blacksmith of level 6, and we're nowhere near that right now. So let's just lower the walls and have a little look in the mason's workbench, see if there's any form of storage in here. Now we do have a stone chest, but we need to get to level 2 of the mason, but this is definitely what we need. So we're going to have to level up this guy again and again, unfortunately. So let's just get 5 of these stone benches down. We can always sell them to the next trader that wanders through the village. It's going to take us a little while to get to Mason level 2, but I'm going to do that in between this episode and the next so that we can just get on with the tasks instantly. The road layout has been placed down. We've got another daily update now. We've got enough food, got enough morale, and also enough net worth, so we might as well take on another person. Because why not? Selvan Guarin has joined Parky Stan. Hello, Selvan. Stop spawning outside of the walls, god damn it! We're going to have to place down another ladder. Of course, what I could do is just place down a ladder permanently, but then that sort of defeats the purpose of having a wall in the first place. So yeah, okay, well, we'll put down the task of placing a ladder over there. Actually, look, the building's already done. They've done this one really quickly. Luckily, it was quite a simple design, and we had a lot of the resources available to us in the first place, so they were, like, really ready to get on with it. They're just bunged down the roof, bunged down the walls, and I suppose at least it's a different colour from all the other buildings that we've got down currently. And it's a big square one. And I think, like, a lot of people might say, Parky, you could have made that a lot more interesting looking. But I think a warehouse in general, warehouses are very square. And we've got Cecil Balb levelling up to Mason level 1, which is good. But yeah, warehouses shouldn't be interesting to look at. Or in general they should be, but perhaps aren't, is a better way of putting it. But for today, this seems like a good place to leave it. I feel like we've made a lot of progress. We've almost finished a whole building really quickly. Where's this? What are you? A fox pelt, sure, we'll store that. And actually, one thing I didn't do was put some form of door in here. Now, if it is possible, I would like to do that. Oh, look! Oh, here's this goblin honour token. Okay, let's just loot this. I'm not really sure what it is. Oh, it's a separate honour token. Okay, I have no idea what that is at all. But what we can maybe do is place down another door. I'm sort of getting ahead of myself. I'm trying to end the episode and figuring out more things that I'd like to do. Can we place a wooden door in here? Doesn't look like it. Okay, well that can maybe be something I can look into in between episodes. But for today, this seems like a good place to end it. If you enjoyed the episode, please feel free to leave your support, as always, in the comment section below. Also leave ratings and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, awkward, awkward, goodbye. Awkward.